So I have a very serious question for you guys. Leave a like on the video if you think that Joel Embiid can still be a number one option on a championship team. And if you do not think so, let me know why in the comment section below. The reason I asked this question is one of my subscribers actually reached out to me with this question themselves, and I was just like instantly like, hell yes, like Joel Embiid can be a number one option. He has to be built around the correct way, and the 76ers have failed to do that. So for today's video, we are going to be rebuilding the 2023 Philadelphia 76ers. I'm going to try not to rant too much about them because I actually did post a video talking about the Sixers after they lost to the Miami Heat. So I'm going to try keeping it civil, man. But at the same time, I'm still pretty angry because I am a person that once they traded for James Harden, I was like, this team is going to the finals. And I look like a damn bitch-ass idiot now. So thank you, Harden. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't think anybody could have predicted that much of a just... I mean, you didn't even double Ben Simmons' offensive output. Ben Simmons, you're James Harden, known as one of the greatest offensive shooting guards. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna rain. Okay. Iverson, please, Iverson, give me the answer to this Sixers issue. So before we get going on this rebuild over on NBA 2K22, here are a few focus points of it, man. Number one, I'm going to fire Doc Rivers. I'm already hearing rumors from ESPN saying if the Lakers are interested, y'all can have them, okay? Like, Doc Rivers is one of the most overrated coaches in NBA history. He's a good regular season coach. He is a horrible playoff coach, and he has ridden that one ring from the Boston Celtics for so long, man. He's gone. Not going to be on this team. Number two, we are going to make the best of a bad James Harden situation. You will not see me giving this man a supermax contract or a max contract in my rebuild. If he wants to accept his player option, I'll deal with that for a season. You know, you don't really have a choice. Like, it's a contract. That's what you traded for. If he wants to do that, that's fine. If he declines it, $18 million will bring him back on a season. Anything more than that, he can go. Joel Embiid is getting, he ain't old, but Joel Embiid is an injury-ridden center. It's like, you want to make the most out of his years. You really do. We don't got time to make him wait. He's been trusting the process. It's time for Joel Embiid to trust us. Number three, Tobias Harris. Gone. I realize his playoff performance this year wasn't bad. My issue is that I like cheeseburgers, man. Look at me. I like cheeseburgers. But the thing is, when you're charging me the price of steak, it's not really the same anymore. It's not really the same. And beyond that, my only two untouchables on this team for the duration of this video, Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. Everybody else I see as a trade asset or a means to hopefully getting better, man. So let's go ahead, hop over to NBA 2K22 and do this rebuild. All right, guys, so we are in the NBA offseason. I'm actually really excited for this rebuild because I have not done a Philadelphia rebuild in quite some time. So looking forward to it, although, like I said, everybody got to go for the most part, man. So yeah, we got Joel Embiid. He's sticking around. Tyrese Maxey's sticking around. Everybody else, though, I guess the first thing we have to see is what's going to happen with James Harden and his player option, because that's really going to dictate the course of this team, at least for this offseason. So yes, let's go to the draft lottery. Actually, I don't think the Sixers, I don't know what their draft pick situation is, but I know they're not in the lottery, obviously. So yeah, staff signing. First thing we're doing is firing Doc Rivers, man. You can take your $11 million and you can shove it, baby. And as far as who they should hire, I don't really know. You know, I just like to go for the best coach on here just because it's you're assuming they make the right coaching choice. So I want to see the optimal coach based off my rebuild. So we're going to go ahead and give it to Stafford right here, assuming that he wants to accept it. Yes, he does. All right, and that is good to go. Next up, let's go to the NBA draft, just in case for whatever reason, we traded away, I don't know, Hollis Thompson back in 2013 for a future first round pick. I don't know, man. I remember Hollis Thompson being on the team for a week, but I'm sure that trade did not go down. I'm sure Hollis Thompson was not worthy of a first round draft pick, but sim user pick. So we do have a pick in the first round, 23rd in the draft here. And let's go ahead and choose some. Oh, Ty Washington. Honestly, not a bad choice whatsoever. The dude's kind of a beast. What else? We got Leonard Miller, Kennedy Chandler, Caleb Houston I like quite a bit out of Michigan. But I know Ty becomes pretty solid. What is he? 6'1" with a 6'6" wingspan. It's actually pretty damn lengthy. Looks like a solid three-way scorer at least. So, obviously we're going to have Tyrese Maxey in our starting lineup, but this could be a good dude to have around for a bit, as a backup point guard and kind of progress towards that. So we will take him with our pick here in the draft. or if anything, could be used as trade bait later on. Like I said, anybody is tradable in this case, but we'll get him signed up. There we go. Team player option. So Harden is declining his player option, and I'm actually thrilled about that, man. I am so thrilled about that. Danny Green has a $10 million team option. I feel dirty because, you know, I know, like, he probably has a torn ACL or something like that. I don't know the answer of that at the making of this video, but I want to give him his $10 million, but also it is a business in the end of the day. And I mean, the dude's got, you know, he's got millions and millions of dollars. So, yeah, Shake Milton definitely come back. Paul Reed definitely coming back. Charles Bassey, bring him back. Sloppy Joe will bring him back, man. I don't think anybody calls him Sloppy Joe, but maybe if he turns the ball over a lot, it's not a bad name. All right, so qualifying offers, nothing there. And free agency. So money-wise, what are we looking at? Negative $23 million. If we're able to trade away Tobias Harris right now, then we could free up a lot of extra money doing that. Essentially, man, like, we're going to have probably at least like one max contract space. So yeah, we got to get rid of Tobias Harris. I don't care what for, man. I really don't care what for. Just looking for some really low offers if possible, and I don't know if it's going to happen, man. Here we got a first round pick, and we give up Tobias Harris, but we get De'Aaron Fox out of it, so that's kind of interesting. We got Julius Randle, Nerlens Noel, Russell Westbrook, ain't going that route. Jonathan Isaac on about $17 million a season. First round pick defensively, that would be nice next to Joel Embiid. And Tobias going back to the Magic, you know, allows them to get a veteran that knows the system if they're trying to make some sort of run. I mean, Jonathan Isaac's not playing 2 seasons, but yeah, I would honestly use him at least as like a 6-man. Here we got Brogdon and Buddy Hield. So a bit more of an expensive one. It's not going to allow us as much flexibility in the playoffs, but we get 2 really good quality players out of it. That's okay. Here we got CJ McCollum. I don't see the Pelicans really doing something like that, to be honest, after the way that he played over the season. But some solid trades overall, man. And here's Keldon. Oh, we can just get Keldon Johnson. Now, I think that the Sixers would be the ones giving up the draft pick in this circumstance. So I like the idea of this one just because you do get Keldon, who could be our starter essentially this season. But also a very cheap contract, man. Very cheap contract. Chris Paul, Pukashevsky, who I like quite a bit. We get a first-round pick out of that. Also not bad. Here we got D'Lo. But once again, not as much financial flexibility. We got A-Clay 47. I think I'm going to do this trade right here. But like I was saying, guys, I want to keep it somewhat realistic. And I don't think, you know, a draft pick would be exchanged right here. I think straight up they would be the ones giving up a first-round pick because you're getting out of his contract. It's going to let me trade it. There we go. So we'll do that. And assume you would think they would accept that. And there we go, man. They agreed to the offer. So like I said, trying to keep it somewhat realistic here in this case. And now we free up a little bit of money here, man. So TJ Warren's kind of interesting. Like, if you like Tobias Harris at damn $40 million, you're going to love TJ Warren at $20 million, right? I think they're roughly the same type of players. 6'8", can play some power forward, small forward, 3-level scores. Miles Bridges, you want to get a little younger right there. That would be interesting. Al Horford, no. Been there, done that. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead. I want to throw my shot at Zach LaVine and Bradley Beal. So, Zach LaVine, we can afford him. I'm going to give him, like, some good... I mean, I think he's worth the $33 million. So, we're going to toss that his way. James Harden, we're going to stay away from. Kyrie Irving, as much as I honestly think he would be a solid fit on the 76ers, it makes me a little bit nervous because it's like, we just need some stability. Like, we've dealt with a lot of personalities over here, man. So, got that. We got to throw Bradley Beal his offer as much as we can give him. There we go. And besides that, I don't really want to, like, spend the money if we don't absolutely need to. So I think, man, do I throw Kyrie an offer and just kind of see? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, man. I'm going to do it. Like, if that's, like, he's my last case out of the 3, but if he does want to sign, then I'll take him on. I guess it's the best way I can put it, man. So, alrighty. We got Bradley Beal and we have Zach LaVine, both interesting. Cannot afford both. So, Zach LaVine is 88 overall. Bradley Beal, 87. LaVine's 2 years younger. Oh, actually, if it's possible, is this possible here, man? If I renounce rates on all those dudes, I don't think it's going to be enough. Okay, so that's not going to be enough, but I will definitely take Zach LaVine over Bradley Beal. Cheaper, higher overrated, or higher rated, I should say. Yeah, you all know what I'm saying. We got Kyrie to the Washington Wizards. Probably a team up with Bradley Beal, man. I'm kind of here for it, if I'm being honest. All right, let's get Zach LaVine, and we'll go ahead and fill out the rest of this roster. So that's great. So we got really essentially our big 3, Joel Embiid, with Zach LaVine and Tyrese Maxey in the backcourt. I love that. So we're still looking at, you know, shooting guard and small forward position. So, I'm sorry. small forward and power forward position. Now with James Harden, if we're able to take him on, we could potentially do a sign and trade. I think if we do this though, we have to trade him to a realistic team. I think that makes sense. Like if we just like ship him all back to the OKC Thunder or something, that's not gonna be realistic, but it's like we have his rights. Like it allows me to re-sign him. So I think we're gonna do that. And yeah, we're gonna try to trade him to a different team and try to get something out of him, man. So we'll give him that right there. Because it's like we don't got really like too many moves we can make here because, you know, just like financially speaking, so that's really the best choice we can make here in the moment. So we'll do that. We got him signed up. So we'll consider it a sign and trade opportunity. And yeah, I think in this case it would need to be some sort of like veteran or something. Maybe like a contract that the team views as poorly, but maybe they're like a James Harden away from like doing some things. Oh, I forgot about Keldon Johnson too. Damn, baby, we got him too. Alrighty, James Harden. So looking for something somewhat realistic. So I think Evan Mobley. I'm just joking. I'm just joking, man. Jaren Jackson, Miles Bridges, Kelly Oubre. So like something like this I could see happening. Just because there's a lot of forwards on the team. You get James Harden play with LaMelo Ball. Like, that's interesting. That's probably the one we'll do if we have to do one. Rudy Gobert with Joel Embiid. Hey, that might happen, honestly, on Team France for the Olympics. But probably not in the case of this rebuild. And then here's my TJ Warren trade that I like to be. And we get Miles Turner out of it. Like, that's solid. I could see this maybe happening if we toss in some additional assets. I think that would be the only way to make this fair. Jalen Green, that's not going to happen in real life, let's be honest. D'Angelo Russell. No, that doesn't really fit with like what we're trying to do with the team. We got Kristaps Porzingis, which honestly a little bit interesting. Now Kyrie and James Harden in the backcourt, kind of been there, done that. So yeah, I think realistically, this one probably makes the most sense. And I honestly like it too. It kind of like embraces the athleticism of the team. I like Kelly Oubre as a six man off this bench. Let's do this one, man. And James Harden gets to go play with LaMelo Ball. You know, Michael Jordan can be his GM and everything. That's cool, man. You know, we can smoke cigars together, have a jolly old bitch-ass time. Alrighty, so at this point, I think Paul Reed I definitely want to use as a backup center. I think we're pretty solid. I think we're good to go. Maybe a good veteran point guard to bring in just in case. Mike James, I actually liked him back on like, I think he played for the Suns for a bit, was pretty solid. Chris Dunn's alright. Goran Dragic. I'll bring in Goran Dragic on a very small contract. Okay, come on. Okay, Goran Dragic, we got him on the team. Guys, let's go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season and construct this roster. Okay, so here is the starting five. As of right now, we got Tyrese, Zach LaVine, Oubre, Miles Bridges, Joel Embiid bench unit. We got Keldon Johnson. I do want to maybe consolidate a little bit here just because we do have a lot of like solid bench players, but not like a whole bunch of great bench players here. So let's do something with that. And see if we can fix things up a bit. Honestly, like, Paul didn't really, like, progress as much as I was hoping for. So, yes, I think Keldon can definitely hold down the backup small forward and power forward position. So I think if we can kind of get something for Cork. Do I want to keep Niang around? If I can toss these two into a trade together and get maybe, like, a pretty solid, like, backup center, I think I'll be happy about that. I'll even toss in a second-round pick, because why not? And, yeah, man, looking for a good center. Here we get Xavier Tillman and DeAnthony Melton, kind of like that. DeAndre Hunter's solid, but not a center, obviously. We got Andre Drummond again. I mean, I don't want to go picks for him, but it's something, I guess. Monte Morris. Here we got Herbert. Okay, I don't think Herbert Jones is leaving the Pelicans for any reason at all. I don't see why they would get rid of that young talent like that. Alrighty, I think out of all these trades, I mean, I don't love it, but at least he knows the system, could be a backup. We'll bring back Andre Drummond. I don't care, man. Like, 79 overall, that's good for a backup center, even if it's just 2K. So we'll do that, and that's looking much, much better. Matisse Thybulle kind of pissed me off in the playoffs, but I'll keep him around still, man. I still recognize the defensive talent. And I think I'm going to, yeah, Ty, we'll bring him up slowly, but I think for now, Shake Milton probably should be the backup point guard. So let's get these minutes out. Yo, Maxey went up to a 92 overall? Oh, I don't know about all that, 2K. I mean, I'm here for it. Don't get me wrong. Like, this could be the boom and bust system, you know, at work in 2K, but I'll take it, man. Damn, okay. That's insane. I was not expecting that whatsoever. All right, let's get all these dudes balling out. Get you at about 34 a game. Oubre at 26 sounds fine. Let's get these dudes about split minutes, I would say. And, yeah, that should be good here, man. That's a really solid team. I think all things considered, you know, some of the bad contracts and situations this team was in, this is a young, athletic, all these dudes can space the floor, team around Joel Embiid. This is perfect, man. I think it's a good quality roster. If you guys agree, leave a like on the video, man, so I know that you are enjoying it. And we got the 3.5 star pace and space system. Let's go ahead, man. Simulate this NBA season and see how this new look 76ers team can do. Okay, guys, we're at the end of the regular season. I see some L's on the board, but a lot of W's too. Clearly first place in the Eastern Conference and the overall NBA, it looks like. One more game against the Nets, and we are a 63-win team. And I think this team was built perfectly, man, in my opinion, like based off of the circumstances. So we got Joel Embiid going out there, getting that MVP award. Now, I ain't gonna lie, 2K has to, update these stats because 23-13 in today's day and age, not gonna win you MVP. But hey, in this game it did, so I'm happy about it. We got Chet as Rookie of the Year, Tyler Hero as 6-man. They still 6-man in this, man. Rudy Gobert, Defensive Player, Precious Achiuwa, God bless, Most Improved, and Michael Stafer as Coach of the Year. All NBA first, all NBA, what was that? All NBA first with, I thought Giannis was on the Heat for a second. All NBA second and all NBA third, looking like this. And yeah, man, we first place here. So let's go to the player stats and see how everybody performed for us. And it makes sense that Joel Embiid's scoring was down a little bit just because you do have Zach LaVine drop to 25 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Tyrese Maxey and his 92 overall self dropping to 20 and 7, which I think is completely realistic. Bridges, Keldon Johnson, amazing off the bench right here. Oubre, played his role. I mean, that's why I kind of elected to put him in the starting lineup over Keldon, because I felt like I trusted Johnson kind of holding down that role as the scoring 6-man a little bit better. And then Drummond, 10 rebounds, about what I wanted him to do, 3 assists. Drummond's actually a pretty underrated passing big man. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get to the play-in tournament. So we got the Indiana Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton surprising people out here, man. In the first round. Can you imagine if they would trade Ben Simmons for Tyrese? That was probably a possibility at some point. Simulate round, and get them 4 games to 1. Closeout game, 25 for Tyrese Maxey. We got 25 for TJ Warren. That's like I said, man, he like Tobias Harris. You're going to love TJ. Okay, next up we got the Miami Heat. This is the big one right here. Here we go, man. Simulate round, see how this goes. Jimmy Butler, if you're watching this video, I know you are. I know you're a big Crispy Flakes fan. That's what you do in your free time. We are sorry that we chose Tobias Harris over you. Can you quit beating our asses down because of it, man? We have felt your punishment enough. Oh boy, man. Wow. Okay. I mean, we lost. Like, ain't got much more to say about that one. This one actually hurts more because, we looked like that. Oh, and they win the championship too, man. Come on now. And Bam Adebayo. Well, it wasn't Jimmy, but, all right, guys, let's do another season. I don't know what else to change. I thought that team was absolutely perfect. I mean, I guess maybe you get, a more, defensive stopper. Maybe Jonathan Isaac was the way to go. Is that still a possibility? We're going to reach out for sure, man. Oh, let's go to the team player options. I think Tyrese has 1 more year left on his contract, too, so that's at least nice. Although you would think he would get you think he would get an extension at this point, but not for me, man. I'm trying to save my money, I got maybe 2 more seasons left on this rebuild. Qualifying offer. Oh boy. Come on, Keldon. Come back for the cheap side of things, man. Do it, man. Do it for the ring, baby. Do it for the ring. Yo, what if you think maybe LeBron for a season? Well, that's actually okay. That's not gonna happen. I was gonna say though, man, LeBron for a season though. Milton, yeah, we got the bird rights on him. Let's bring him back. If anything, good trade value. Oubre, we do not have bird rights on. Keldon, I do want to bring Keldon back, man. I know, yeah, money-wise, maybe it's not the greatest financial choice. Actually, it might not even let me. Okay, we're going to match that. Okay, that should all be good then. Okay, I guess he's back on the qualifying because that's how 2K is. We got Rubio. Yeah, I'll bring Kelly Oubre back. But like I said, I'm going to be, maybe looking for some defensive players. Matisse Thybulle wasn't really getting it done either, man. So let's go ahead and simulate 2 at the beginning of the regular season and take a last second look at things for this roster. Okay, so I went to perimeter defense to see if we can find the best defensive guys possible. Clearly we got Matisse Thybulle in this team, so it might be as simple as just playing him more in the playoffs if the matchup's appropriate. But beyond that, Caruso's got a 77 overall. So it's he'd be fine, but it's I'm looking, ooh, OG. There's Isaac again too, man. Is he still on the Magic? I think we're going to go for Isaac. If there's a possible trade to get him on the squad, I'm all for it. So, yes, let's go to the Magic. I just feel like he's like the missing piece that we need for whatever reason. Maybe I'm just a big Jonathan Isaac fan and just like a big like what if with him. Like, what if he did not get injured every single season, man? So, no offers found for him. That don't mean that I can't try my own trade. All right. Although, money-wise, I feel like it's going to get a little bit difficult. So, let's go to the Magic. He's like 6'11" also, by the way. So, he's got that height on him. But, $17 million. Alrighty. So, we're going to give up Oubre. We're going to give up... Yeah, I can see where it's actually kind of difficult. We don't got the contracts for it. Like, I'm not giving up Keldon Johnson. I'll give him... Oh, Matisse. Okay, that might honestly be enough right there. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. Oh, Matisse! Matisse! You can be a superstar in Orlando, man. You can be a superstar player. Are you really not going to waive your no trade clause? Oh, you little bitch ass, man. All right, what about Shake Milton, I guess? I'll give you Shake Milton and Jerry Springer, man. I'm sure we got to take on like as small possible deal as possible. Yeah, give me this Justin Jackson. Is that enough? Okay, there we go. So that's one that we had to pull off in this case here. So I think with that, yeah, we probably go with Isaac as starting power forward. We'll do Miles Bridges at that small 46-7. I just feel like it's like more like a natural position to like, I don't know, man. Like maybe that's weird that I want to have like the shorter player at the small forward, but it's how my mind operates. So we'll do that. So then Keldon will continue to be a backup player in this case. And defensively, that's going to make us pretty damn good. You know, like Isaac can like sit in the corner, shoot some threes. Offensively, we're not going to ask him to do too much. Bench unit, not ideal. So I do think we're going to consolidate the rotation a little bit here. Let's go ahead. Yeah, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's probably okay for this unit. So we got to get our minutes up to our starters a lot, man. Like, we going all in this season, man. Like, all these dudes, I can tell, are thirsty as hell for a damn championship, man. So we are going to provide it. Hopefully. I think we're good. I guess the last thing we should probably check. I didn't do this last season, but I like to go over the shooting tendencies just because, like, that's going to, like, tell you, like, how many shots guys are allowed taking the offense. So yeah, we'll 99 for, I mean, really, like, all these guys are good offensively. I don't think Isaac needs to really be shooting a lot, so I'm good with him being, like, a 50. Besides for that, though, if somebody's open, I don't want them to, like, defer, because that's only going to take away from, like, the spacing around Joel Embiid, which is why Ben Simmons failed here, and why when James Harden only takes 2 shots and a half, why it fails and everything. But beyond that, man, we're good to go. Let's go ahead and simulate this second season and see what happens. Okay, guys, at the end of the regular season, first place again. I'm not going to think too much into it just because we all saw the hell that ended for us last season here. So 62 wins, maybe 63 wins again, man. Simulate through date and finish with a W on the season. So, hey, deja vu? Like, have I been here before? I feel like I've seen this already, man. But we got Amari Bailey as Rookie of the Year. Nashawn Highland, a.k.a. Bones, as 6-man. I love Bones, man. Like, well, not like real Bones, but Bones the player. Josh Christopher, most improved. Definitely can see that happening in real life. Dude's a baller, man. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. And we got the playoffs. Let's go with these player stats. See how everybody did for us. See how Jonathan Isaac was. So, Embiid, Levine, Tyrese Maxey balling out. Miles Bridges, Keldon worked out greatly. Isaac not really scoring a lot, but you love the 2 steals, 2 blocks. And when he did shoot, he shot a healthy 28% from 3, man. Damn, bro, that's like a multiple of 100 by Ben Simmons standards. So here we go. We got playing tournament. First round, Chicago Bulls. Hey, Miami's not even here, man. Yo, what happened to the Miami Heat? I gotta see now. What happened to the Miami Heat? They have fallen completely off the face of the planet, which at that point, you know, Jimmy, he's still 90 overall. Yeah, no real excuse here. Kyle Lowry, how old is this man at this point? 38, still starting? Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and simulate round against the Chicago Bulls, Zach LaVine's former team. And we get him 4-1. Close out looking like this. 37-9-6 for Tyrese, 24 for Lonzo Ball. Next up, Brooklyn Nets, simulate round. And got them 4-1. I swear, man, if we lose to TJ Warren after I juiced him up so much in the beginning of this video, I am gonna not be a happy man. All right, I could be a happy man. At least for the time being. We'll see how this man was a leading scorer too. Here we go, Memphis Grizzlies, 5th seed. I think we can definitely get past them, you know, if they're 5th seed on here. And where is... Okay, there's Ja Morant. I was like, where's he at? There he is, literally right in front of me. Simulate rounds. And there we have it, man. 2 seasons, Joel Embiid, Finals MVP, the correct MVP that you want to win, Jokic. That's all we got, man. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace out, my friends.